Hello, hello, hello. FOMC day, baby. Press that like button. There you go. That'll help us out. How y'all doing today? Hey, 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 hey. How y'all doing today? Good morning, friends. Welcome to the stream. Razor, Simon, Flies It Dies, Levi, Gabriel, Tyler. Moneymaker, what's up? Chase, Gabriel. Jose, Crypto, Nathan, Mark, Captain Jack, Leo, EC. Mari, Ghostly, Lucas, JT, Flies It Dies, Vij, what's up? Bruce, what's up? Ryan, Bearing Bulls, Beavis, William. And everyone else, Elaine, Ryan, Benny Hack, good morning, good morning, good morning, LGK, Futures, what's up, Liam, what's up, everyone else? Y'all ready to roll? Y'all ready to do this? Y'all ready to crush it today? It's Fed day. Oh, looks like we've been trading down overnight. Made no trades, nothing last night, didn't do anything, still chilling. They posted the standings on the My Fund and Futures competition. I don't think mine updated. Kind of weird. Still says I'm at 0. I certainly made some trades yesterday. Very odd. Not really sure about that. Good morning from Switzerland. Hey, what's up? S&P there. NASDAQ. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's save the layout here. Constantly finding stuff humming Rocketeer songs. When the first theme song came out, the Rocketeer AI one, the one at the beginning, we were just like always just listening to in the car. It's so crazy. We would like open up the song submission channel. We're like, dang, the song's a banger. Trying to listen to like different songs. And if you just remove the lyrics, even if it wasn't about trading platform, they have banger lyrics. I mean, banger music without the lyrics. Alrighty. Looks like the market's being a little yucky for Fed today. Are we feeling another sell-off day like yesterday? It kind of has this kind of feel to it. So I'm looking at the way that it, you know, obviously the market's sort of like probably pop and drop and stay put. I would say today I could expect a day kind of like, I don't know, maybe a day like this today. Just sort of like not rallying, not whatever, until FOMC comes out with whatever they say they're going to do, and that press conference is going to really move the market. So they'll see how aggressive they're going to be cutting rates the rest of the year. That's really what you want to hear today is, are we going to get more than 50 basis points in this meeting? Number one. Are we going to get, 25 or 50 in this meeting? Number two, any more this year? Any more this year is hugely bullish. So as we feel like we're kind of like this lower consolidation for a couple of days, you can kind of see that the market is sort of just kind of chilling. I'm worried that we just get like a big ass flush day, like a off of FOMC, anything's possible. I'm not like a big flush day. I'm talking like 1,000-point flush day. It can happen. Not saying it will, but be on alert. We have rolled into new contract on VIX. So we have a new triple B on VIX today, 1718. So we're going to be sensitive to news, overly sensitive to news with the high VVIX. Never the best sign in the world. So FOMC today is going to really shit on the market. No sleeping on that. Whatever gambling or something you guys do around Fed, know that today is probably going to be more severe, probably one of the most severe Fed days you've seen in a while. meaning that the press conference is going to be a mover. It's not going to be a sleeper. It's going to be a mover. And they have a lot to reveal in the press conference. It's going to be what the future outlook is, right? So we looked at the data that shows inflation is going to be temporary. We looked at the data yesterday from their last report. The long-term outlook is likely not to change. The question is, how quickly do we go to 3% from 4.5%? Most people think we go to the low 3s, but over time, the question is, do they think we get there sooner rather than later? We're going to have more FOMC members in the camp that we do cut rates faster, according to their new Jackson Hole commentary. As you see leading into today's meeting, there's a 6% chance that we go for a 50 basis point cut, and a 94% chance that we go into a 425, which is a 25 basis point cut. This is the CME Fed Watch, which tracks the probabilities of the 30-day Fed funds futures prices. Some people are pricing in that rate. You can bet on that too if you wanted to. Neat. Other than that, pretty much all we got going on. Everything else is going to basically rely on that. All of the Wall Street's been betting on that. We've been rallying betting on that. And the dot plots come out, which can be very important as well. The first year, second year, third year, and longer term projections all going to be coming through. So that's what we call the dot plots. All in here. Going out. Each of the individual ones, the overall, the statement, decision, and then the press conference. Big day today, y'all. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Whoa! Had a killer trading day yesterday. I've had one losing day in September. That's it. Just one. Been kind of nice. I could say that just looking on the chart here, I would say that in general. Well, I got NASDAQ, whatever. I would say in general, until the press conference, Come on, Mr. Pencil Tool. Get shit together. Pencil Tool is not working here. Hold on. Open this one more time. Look at this little, I guess, European session. Market dive. Yeah, right. European markets opening. You see there's a little bit of a downward trajectory as of yesterday. Whatever we see, obviously, whenever I see something like this, I tell myself, the market's clearly trending lower. We're going to need a sentiment change. Just something unusual needs to come out to prevent something. It looks like it's trying to fulfill like a destiny of making its way to there and continuing to go. So whatever we get today, I'm just gonna draw a line through the trajectory, and I tell myself we're hovering around that line. So anything up here, I'll take profit before it drips down to there. Anything down to there, I'll buy before it dips up to there. And whatever we're doing, if this is what we're doing, it could be something like this. And we continue the rally. I feel like that's pretty common. Whenever you start to see this low consolidation and then low consolidation, European markets are selling, Asia markets are selling, we're selling, leading into Fed. Now that's leading into Fed. Anything can happen when Fed data comes out, and the Fed data could put us up here today. So just remember, it's one of those unusual days where we got everything lining up for that really bad recipe of large moves. I want to bet that the move is big but contained. Since the expected thing should happen, I feel like we'll get a 25 basis point cut. If we get 50, and the press conference is also hinting that we'll get another rate cut this year, which I believe it will. I believe we're going to get another 50 basis points before December. I think they'll go straight to 3.5 as fast as possible. If they're trying to save the labor market, they're going to try to save the labor market. They're not trying to inch their way forward. They're going to make a pretty drastic step. So maybe a 50 now and a 25 by the end of the year, 50 now, maybe a 50 by the end of the year. Who knows? But let's see if it's aggressive. Maybe 50 at the beginning of the year as well. And that's what we're going to listen for today. Fed could easily be a green candle that goes up that far. VVIX above 100, VIX above BBB means sensitivity to the news. So it's not going to be a sleeper day. It's going to be a big deal, whatever happens. So today, The initial move is likely to be boring all morning. Probably not a lot to think about. This was alarming, but we're still okay. We're opening flat, which also sucks. Flat days, you know how much I hate those things. The worst, flat days. Flat opens are terrible. You're almost just flipping a coin, right? We're gonna have to wait to see if resilience comes out really long and strong. I could take an opening trade, which, as you guys know, greater bull market, bullish. DD ratio greater than half. Monthly map's gonna be bullish. MHP bullish. All three are bullish. We've got the 2 VIX warnings, so it's bullish with volatility. The question is, at the BLU at the open, I always pretty much long at the open with a couple of accounts just to take the gamble in case we go. Not all the accounts. Basically, that's it. And the question becomes, where do we go? I would say if there's an opening move, I wouldn't think that we would break through this equilibrium pre-market, this opening liquidity about 600. I would assume that pre-Fed, we don't exceed that. I would say that pre-Fed, we don't exceed this either. So they're kind of like, I would say today, the opening allowance would be a huge range, about 400 to 600, whatever we see. I think that pre-Fed, this is the range that we're in. And then at Fed, if it decides, you know, Wall Street starts trending it up, it'll be doing that. Wall Street decides it's trending down, it'll be doing that. So, and keep in mind that the range is pretty wide today, I would say. And the volatility is going to be high as well. So, for now, you can see that we're a little tighter at the open. So I'd say the opening move, this is the overall day's range before Fed. The opening move will probably be about half of that, I would say. So the opening move might barely break that, So you're talking like maybe 100 points of range. The opening move before, you know, something happens. So because of that, it's 50 points either way. It's about 100 points of range, give or take. I would say that I consider that volatile enough to take it easy, to take it light with just a few contracts, and then make it like that. And it's weird because the My Funded Futures contest didn't count my trading day. It still says I'm at 0. I wonder what that is. That I'm curious about. Okay. Hey, what is this? Let me see if I can track it down. Oh shit! I've been trading in the wrong account. Okay, they issued... Wait, what is this? Dude, oops. Well, fail me. All right. I have to get another account going on here. Well, hell. Whoops. That's all right. Here it is. Oh my God. All right, now everyone got a 3-day head start. Let's go. Whoopsie. Do an account giveaway, yeah. Love when that happens. I was wondering why I'm still Terry posted a thing today. It's like, you know, Matt's still at 0. Whoops. You know the rates will go to 0 and the wealth gap will be even wider. Ooh, rates going to 0 would be nice. We've had that before. Here, 1 second. By the way, guys, today it's iDoc's birthday. Y'all wish her happy birthday. In any way possible. Go to Twitter at iDoc, whatever. Cheer her up, give her a good birthday. But she ain't gonna see this. She's not gonna be awake for like an hour. She's on Twitter at iDocTalk as well, so make a post or something. Give me a second. All right, all right, all right. So, so starting with the flat open today. Nothing really crazy off of yesterday. Get the right 500 futures account going on here. I can actually trade in the competition. And all the work I've done so far, so I'm 3 days behind. Let's see if I can win this though, right? That's pretty funny. I got everything ready to roll here. Run this one over here. Setting up for the trading morning, you guys. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button as we get rolling here. Roll over all my stuff. One. Start out today. This was the one I'm going to work on today. And we're off. So market basically open and closing flat. We'll see if we get a strong resilience that's greater than 0. Obviously, something about 20 or 30 is what I'm looking for. Very possible that today just opens and just takes a second nosedive. I'm not really like going to put too much effort into trying to long at the open. I think that today's bull setup could warrant that, but I'm not going to really try too hard. I'm going to wait for a dip. And again, we might get really close liquidity pockets, something nice, be kind of cool. What's up, Trey? Good morning. Going to post hearts. Let's go. Let's go. So it says, justifying if anyone ever had the RS platform throw an error when trying to load settings. You're dead in the water this morning. Slacks offline. Chase, what is it saying? If anything, log all the way out, log in, clear your cache, all that stuff in the browser, or try a new browser tab if something's going on. Sometimes browsers are finicky and you can have some kind of just conflict, but that usually just wipe it clean and start over usually will fix the conflict. So what is it saying, Chase? Multiple browsers? Like, what's it actually saying to you? Oh, you haven't? Okay. Yeah, he has all the troubleshooting stuff, so he can work with you on it. Can I read email for settings? Oh, so that's at the account level here. That part I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Lee can help you out with that, bud. Yeah, it's definitely something in the back end issue with the account. It has to go through email for settings. Did you maybe try to cancel, or it could be something like that. So what I'll have to do, the best thing to do, and tell them I said this, if you can't get it straightened out, like with your account, is to literally just cancel and then resubscribe, and it might just unjolt whatever jolted, and then we'll just prorate you the difference. That might actually help. So if it's an account issue, you could have flubbed something, maybe like the auto renew or something. I've never heard anything like that happening before, but I'm almost guaranteeing you that if you do just cancel and resub, it'll sign back. It'll sort of just like start it over fresh. So like fully cancel, fully delete. I know that sucks during a trading session. You only have about 20 minutes to do that, but that might get you going. If anything, will help you. Like, tell me to look at a chart for you. I'll pop a chart for you and then take a screenshot. That way you have all the data you need. Yeah, or just watch the stream today. Yeah, but definitely try that. If you can't get it fixed, that should work it out. Sounds like something happened in the database, like and that's the first time we've heard of that. I'm sure he's probably telling you the same thing. But we'll try some troubleshooting steps and let you guys know. Let you know what happens. Oh, dynamic hedge switcher. No, I was probably sleeping last night. I didn't do any trades last night. So let me see let me actually mark my chart up here today. Oh, where'd my lines go? Let's save my lines, huh? Okay. Let's put these on here really quick. Nasdaq is going to be 24,456. Oh, dude, look at how cool that was. Right on point. Oh, man. This, like, essentially makes me so happy to see this. Love it. 1 point. 456 was it. 394 was the other one. Did you guys, were y'all awake? Did y'all do that one? I didn't. I didn't even have orders set. We've been doing birthday stuff. We went out for iDocs, well, with some friends for iDocs. We had like a birthday with like 5 people had birthdays in the same vicinity, or 4 or 5 people. And we all went out for the group. It's like a huge group of us. And so I didn't do any trading, nothing. I try to like not do any trading. Whoa, this is... I think it's cool how whenever I move my mouse here, it also moves to the left side. I've never really played around with the split screen feature. That's actually really cool. My mouse cursor is on both sides. Woo. All right, so overnight, looks like we fell right to dynamic overnight monthly hedge pressure, which is here. Let's add a label to that. I can add a label, right? Dynamic overnight. Do this every time you roll over. They're almost done. The overnight model to automate this. By the way, almost done with that. You guys are probably excited about that. I'm new excited about that. I don't have to do the bot anymore. It's gonna be super pumped about that. All right. Boom. And all labels here. Dang, that was clean. What's the number? 456. Let me put it exactly on the dot. That way we know how sexy that is. 456. I guess I should probably show the and I try to show the style, price label, text alignment, coordinates, visibility. Hey, can I draw like oh, I guess it's whatever. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, probably because I have centering set on. Well, I think that's kind of cool. It kind of just travels with us. Well, let's not do that. Well, we'll know what it is. Settings. Okay, let's go to that. Coordinates, text, alignment, left. That way it just, oh, then it doesn't move, huh? Instead of making it array. Oh, you know what I can do? Horizontal line. Array, I can do like a segment. Whatever. I'll play with this later. We got 13 minutes till market opens, guys. We're about to get ready. So I talked about this morning what we're expecting for Fed. This is FOMC day. I'm going to probably have some decent trades out the door. I would say that longing out the door might be possible with positive res. I think we're going to play in a kind of a 100-point range here. So it's going to be either dip and back to normal, pop and then come back to normal. FOMC is going to move the market today. Wait, how did I where'd the label? Text coordinates, bottom left coordinates, visibility. Okay. Where the heck is the part where it says centering? This is kind of crazy. Settings, coordinates, text alignment, bottom center, left. I guess I can just center alignment. There are better options for that, but I think that's what we got. Okay, we'll just do center, whatever. That way we know what it is. MHP bounce 24, 456 in the overnight algo. This is exactly why our shit is so good. To the penny. 24, 456. To the penny, right? Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Team. Very few people. Know how special what we have is, right? Actually, more, not very few people. Tons of people know now. But as we're one of the biggest live streams on the planet now, most people are starting to catch up. My Fun and TV just hit 50K subs. Wow. Are you sure that's the point is where you have it? Because you were up and that pivot was perfect. These are posted in the Discord every day. We're automating this right now. This we're automating. So this is like something that's going to come out in the coming weeks. Until then, you get these numbers in the Discord. The obvious thing is that this is obviously clearly supporting monthly a European session. And man, that was so great. I would have loved to have been up at 3 in the morning and take that trade, but unfortunately I wasn't. My Fun and Futures to 50K, but to thank you guys for that. I would say that y'all are completely responsible for the growth of that channel. This community right here. Instead of doing, I wonder if I can draw a horizontal line segment. Can I do a, no, can I just draw a line segment? That's what I want to see if I can do. Can we buy NVIDIA? Oh, no idea. Trend line? Ah, there we go. That would be better. Come on, delete. This would be better. The way I can. But then it's like, because then the label would always be in the same spot. It gives me a line. Okay, that's just weird. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting ready to roll. Market's about to open. I do feel long to the upside. I feel like the market's going to move pretty quickly. I'm in the boat of FOMC. This this session, right? The commentary's been in that we're gonna get 50 basis points probably. Wall Street's betting on 25 majority, and a handful of people are betting on 50. Nobody's betting on 0. Nobody's betting on a rate hike. Nobody's betting on no cut. Everybody's betting on a cut. If we don't get one, the market's going to tank. If we get one and it's 25, the market might move around a lot, and the press conference comes out, then the market's probably going to fly, leaning on when we get the next cut. I'll mention that they're trying to save the labor market. Let me tell you from the history of my trading these last 15 years, I'm going to tell you what that means. It means aggressive rate cuts. 25 basis points isn't going to do anything. If they're trying to preserve and press labor market, they need to bring the trampolines back out. The plunge protection team monsters are running around with trampolines on their shoulders, bouncing every dip we got so that markets can balloon up into all-time highs. That way companies have all the free cash in the world they can to hire employees at the salaries they want to get them back to work. That's it. Plunge protection team is in. I'm telling you, when they talk about the dual mandate and they ignore the fact that inflation's limiting their behavior, the narrative shifts to faster, bigger cuts. I've been trading long enough to tell you that's what he said at Jackson Hole. If you've been trading and you're new to trading and you didn't know that, you're welcome. That's free advice coming from a vet. That is exactly what he means by that, aggressive cuts. And that's why people shifted from no cut to almost 50 basis point. Experienced traders of the world know that. And the question is, it's not today's cut, it's when's the next one? We get another one in a month, 2 months before December. How many this year? How many next year? And how far do we go? The long-term projection of the dot plot says roughly 3 to 3.25 is about where we'll land over the long term. We're at 4.5, 3.25 to 4.5, sorry, 4.25 to 4.5 now, which means a full 150 basis points is likely where we're going to land. The question is when. And the press conference will tell you how soon that's going to be. If it's sooner rather than later, Wall Street's going to flip shit, and the high VX is telling you that the market is completely illiquid here, and it's going to move. Like, move, okay? Move, big moves. And so today, don't sleep on it. There's so many people just like, how do I get in on this bull market? That's what people are thinking right now. Not you, but Wall Street. Like, they're going to cut rates fast. And if they're going to cut rates even faster, that's the question. Can I trade news events on my funded futures? I think you can. In some of the accounts. I don't know everything about that. Maybe somebody here knows. Can you in the pro accounts? I don't remember correctly. You could in some of the accounts, not all of them. But maybe that's just the old rules. I'm not sure. Gamma thinks that Powell's going to introduce the carrot today. I think he has to. I think that that's really what he's saying, is he's going to have to dangle the carrot today because hope is more important than the rate cut. Or is it already priced in? Right. The question is it already priced in? And the answer is yes, it's clearly priced in, but what is priced in? Like, how much is actually priced in? What are people believing? Right now, you can see what's priced in. FedWatch will tell you that. Right now, the market's, pricing in 25 basis points. Woo! All right, we're excited. Get ready to go on this. 4 minutes till we open, baby. I think that's going to be a lot of what we see. A lot of buy the rumor, a lot of sell the news, and then a lot of buy the long-term trend. Should I play an opening long is the question. S&P opening long. We're back at the doubles number. Oh my God, 66, 66. That's the last time I ever take a trade at 66, 66. So we dove into like some heavy conversations yesterday talking about 666. It turned into like an entire study of like human history. By the end of it, we were talking about the polar ice caps melting. So, and that the greater dryas ended up immediately flooding the market once it ended. So, or the, I'm talking about or the young, whatever it was, the younger dryas. You guys are getting crazy. So that'll probably be like the last. We had some good combos there. He has a bunch of smarty pantses. All right. Get some opening move here. Market's opening in 3 minutes. Hit that like button. We need S2F. That's right. 1,000 viewers. We'll be doing straight to funded, you guys. Let's get that run up. Slight gap up here, which is good. I like seeing what I see. Great announcement is at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 o'clock my time. So right after lunch. Some people believe it was a solar flare. Some people believe a meteorite was the cause of it. It's a rabbit hole you get into. It just gets crazy. So like yesterday, the market was hovering, and my entry or my pivot was 6666 or 6665. When I longed, all my long entries were at 6666, and then we dipped and I bought again, and everybody's playing that like pretty much all day. So, you know, we were saying like, you know, the market was bouncing on the devil's number. If you look at it right here, and then we were like, is it really the devil's number? And people were like, you know, and they were like 666 actually represented Nero, and then in Chinese culture, 666 is a lucky number. And we just dove into this like Graham Hancock would be like proud of us conversation. We were like, so where did humans come from? What's buried under the ice in Antarctica? Really? Like it just dove, dude, we just nose dove. The Egyptians built the pyramids, or did they find them? You know what I mean? So this is what happens here. It's how we get here. It's a little trading and philosophy, and who knows. So we were having fun at the end of the day. We were getting pretty bored with the market doing nothing. The number of the beast. Was the beast the devil, or was it Nero? Which one was it? Dun 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 dun. All right, we're opening, and we're opening flat, you guys. Gonna wait and watch and see what happens here. Little opening bump here. I like what I see. Do I take the long up trade right at the open? That is a little bit of, that's a little volatility right there on that candle. Like that fat red candle is going to come right after that. Just dip it below the open. Let's get our liquidity maps first before I make any decision here. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Nasdaq moving quick and clean. Our liquidity maps, baby, where they at? Draw them up. Oh, I got Nasdaq on the wrong side. All right. Gap and go play on Nasdaq looking solid. S&P's moving quick. Nasdaq's moving a little tiny bit. Resilience is positive 30. Decent. Again, not the best for a flat market, but decent. There's that first red candle. This might be red for the day on this kind of move with Nasdaq being down, but we'll see. I hate flat opens with res close to zero. There's not really a strong play on this. We got bull long ups, of course, no support. This is not right. Okay, I got to do Nasdaq U. This is, hold on. That's really disheartening that this is not fixed. Oh, it just had to reload. Okay, that's weird. I guess it is fixed. Well, it was caching the old data. at open. All right, should we take the S&P? Resilience is very, very, very low on NASDAQ. Boo. Okay, it's not looking super hot for long on NASDAQ. Flat days, flat and choppy. Meh. Meh. S&P up, NASDAQ down. That's just getting a little brutalized here. Nothing. There's no A plus setups either to trade off of. It's all open play. So with MHP down here. So today we've got a nice range 474 as long support, just like we had yesterday. We were talking about this. All right, some rotation right out the door. Interesting to see that selling is as strong as it is today. All right, just waiting before I do anything. What do I want to do? Do I want to take along an S&P looking sexy? Let's do one S&P, one account alongside. Resilience is negative-ish, but it's again flat-ish is okay. Dynamic overnight 671. Let me try just a slight push. Okay. Yeah, this is just a coin flip here. On 671 hold. S&P good, NASDAQ bad, rotation out. My general advice is do nothing. If I was not streaming, I'd probably be doing nothing. All right. Load this up. Let's load this up. MHP drop like right there. All right. Energy, staples, discretionary rotation out of utilities. Yeah, so this is some heavy S&P rotation. You're going to see some movement. That's good. That's good. You're not seeing rotation out of bigger, heavier market cap stuff. They're practically flat to down. But like utilities and all this stuff, this is not really that bearish. Okay, that's good. All right, 6% there. Okay, we're still staying cool and clean. All right, good. I'm glad I'm long. Okay. I wonder if I should do... grab a dip in NASDAQ when we hit MHP. So right down here, this 471 MHP, this is good. This is the actionable pivot we have. If NASDAQ falls to here, 474, that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful A plus trade handed to us today. Well, hold on, not A plus. Monthly resilience is negative. Damn it, market. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta suck like that? NVIDIA MHP break, that sucks. But NVIDIA has a liquidity pocket here, which is okay. Apple, so NVIDIA's tanking, not the best. Apple below MHP, that sucks. Amazon, BLD below MHP, that sucks. So the big tech is actually not going to be helpful today. Oh bueno. All right. NASDAQ's going to beat up a little bit. Okay. But MHP, right? MHP coming up. Should be good. I don't think we crash and sell off today below this, but I do think we get a nice little bounce at 474. Hopefully we get there really quick. Good, I can give me some decent. Now again, it's not A plus because MHP resilience is negative, but I guess we'll take the long every single time. Every single time. I can get that. Market trying to die today. All right, res is positive on S&P. Yeah, NVIDIA just clobbering the market this morning. Let me double check. NVIDIA hits liquidity pocket with the first bounce point. Get close to it. Not even close to it. So there's a little bit more room to fall. About a full point NVIDIA. where liquidity's found. Okay. Grab me some Nasdaq here. Remember, undershoots, overshoots allowed because we are at VIX above triple B. So today, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button if you can't. You've got about 22 minutes to get the likes of 500, please. Appreciate that. Or we don't do giveaway. 500 likes triggers that giveaway. Anything below here, market's crashing. Crashing below 474. Like literally market crash below. Okay above. Okay. So this is good. This is good. Monthly res negative, not the best. Not buying the screen candle. I'm not gonna get faked out by that. S&P is sort of on the fence. I like to err to the bull side when S&P is on the fence. Crazy to see such a little bit of a discrepancy between the two though, right? Nasdaq gonna hit this, overshoot, play this area. All right, let me start building an undershoot position in 2 more accounts, just 1 contract each at MHP. All right, click the button in just a second here. Next red candle, give it to me. All right, come on, Nasdaq, give me some red. Doubles number again. S&P. All right, I'm gonna grab 2 longs, 2 accounts. Monthly res is negative, so it's not the best. The confluence is not that great. So I'm planning for undershoot and overshoot. Candles can be on the lines of see 540, close to about 517. Still 40-point overshoot, so kind of like the crash point is going to be about 430. So the overshoot can be all through here, but we got MHP stacked. So I'm going to keep it tight. I'm going to play it light, keep it tight. There's the tap. All right. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me grab something there. There. And alrighty, let's go. And we're off. MHP, MHP, MHP every single time. However, we don't have the confluence there, but we do have the song there. So this is where the bounce will likely be, but we don't know if it's going to happen, right? All right, I'm getting pumped. I'm getting pumped. I'm getting pumped. This is tough. This is, if there's a bounce, this is it. This is it. If we lose this, market's dead. Market's dead. We don't have the confluence of the stocks here, but we do have NVIDIA and liquidity pockets, so we'll see if NVIDIA holds the fort. MHP break, not so good. Not so good. So, come on, market. We got the lucky song playing. If there's a bounce, it's here, nowhere else. If we lose this, this market is collapsing. Crash below. MHP break on Fed day, that's a market crash. And I say crash very heavily. Volatility's there and it's enough. So I always buy on the edge. VIX is good. VIX is contained, so I like that. I like the odds. Allow a little bit of overshoot. Hang in there, baby. Today, resilience is negative, though. Negative means that this isn't that strong anymore. Probability of this breaking is a lot higher. So... Come on, market, hang in there. I kind of need some ice water, though. I don't want to leave this, but I need to go get some ice water. I'm thirsty. In your eyes, it is drawn. Where's my damn drawing tools? I long MHP every single time. That's why the song says that. Probability that it works today, much lower. 60 to 65%, give or take, under these conditions. It's not a big fat 90 anymore. How far we go? 39 of 66. 80 points already. Yeah, that's the 100 points we talked about earlier. So I would say in general, the probability is kind of shot because we're losing some key level NASDAQ MHP resilience, which is the arbitrage indicator of the NASDAQ stocks. You want to see this orange line above 0. So like I said, it's the bounce we're getting is not that strong. It's trying to bounce, but it's not working that well. So I'm not super excited about it. If we lose it, damn market's gonna fucking crash today. Pre-Fed too, man. But it's volatile enough that big fat green candles can come out of nowhere. Big fat red candles come out of nowhere. So question is, do you think market's going to crash before Fed? The answer is probably no. So, but today, if we lose 474, it's pretty bad. That Nvidia move is pushing it pretty hard. So let's see. All right, market, we don't want to die today, do we? And just like yesterday, market falls, and hopefully the market falls and snaps today instead of falls and stays lower. Now, I'm a little afraid that we're literally on the edge of market crash, so. Not good, not good, not good. I'll trim my S&P. Let me trim it down to 1. So the opening move, the opening break at hedge pressure, S&P has no actionable pivots nearby. That's the thing. NASDAQ is it. This is it. We either get a pivot here or nothing. S&P hopefully stays flat, I hope, but we'll see. It's about to get nasty if it keeps pulling like this. All right, come on, market. 6666, man. Get off of that freaking number. Get off of that number today. I don't want to see doubles number anymore. So it's not exactly, so it's when I say crash below, what I mean is when you significantly break it. So with one strike distance, one full strike distance, you know it's crashing, but this is the point. So about 430 is like where I would stop out of longs. So the hard part is when the market's volatile, you don't know if it's overshooting or undershooting, right? So this area is where the market's gonna start picking up some craziness if you're below it. You see how that candle was pretty nasty and that green was kind of nasty? This is where the crash point starts. I'm 100% convinced of crash 40 points below. For the most part, my stop distance, but I mark it at the appropriate level, yeah. So that's where it starts to kind of funnel. That's like where I would stop all my longs, basically. Market, please don't die today. Fade away. Hang in there, baby. It's not that great though. And resistance here, 520 would be it. Like, we just basically go to open. That's the best we can do, hopefully. But what do you guys think? Whatever's going, the levels aren't fixed for ES. Cal, what do you mean? Which levels? See, when you ask me a question, you guys also make sure on the stream, when you ask me a question, it makes sense. Like, I can't read between the lines of what you're saying. So be a little more specific. Like, how do I fix ES? Like, doesn't mean anything to me. Like, it's not doing the levels right. Be more specific, I can help you. Like, MHP is not showing up, or open's not showing the correct number. So that usually, and also with tech support, the more specific you guys are, the quicker we can help you with. So I can help you here, man. Chances are you need to set your table contract to December or November, or sorry, December, or the U or the Z, whichever contract that you're on, September, December. Make sure the table reflects the contract that you're graphing. Yeah. You saw me reload it on my screen? Yeah, that's a known bug, dude. We're fixing that. If you're talking about that, we're fixing it. The conversions are sort of like hard coded in without considering the contract. This is a bug that our developer overlooked because when we were developing it, it wasn't rollover. So we kind of didn't have that bug surface until now. So the idea is that at rollover, right now, you can change which DD bands are shown by manipulating that table. But I think that's a weak application that we have. The idea is we should know which ticker you're looking at and then show you the right one. It's just the way that we coded it. It was not thought of earlier on. So right now, some of the levels and the auto conversions are also not considering rollover event. So when you're rolling to a new contract, it's caching like old data. It's yeah, I tried to reload it a couple times and then it showed up. So the developers today, we had our morning meeting and we were talking about it, and they were saying, you know, we had some fixes, but it's still kind of buggy. We're going to test it out when market's open. So one of the problems is we can't test it until market's open, because the market open event is when the conversions are done. So we can't like simulate that when the stock market's clearly closed. So some of the weird things about having a trading platform is we can test it in a test environment previously, like on another test server. That way you guys don't experience it, which is something we can do, which is something we do, but still, artifacts still exist when we go live. So fucking EST boys, let's go. God, I love like fucking making money. Back to open. Let's take some profit. Woo, baby. Raz is still kind of booty today, though. Whoosh fan on the screen. Do. God, dude, MHP is like a number, like a heavenly number, man. Even with the odds being lower, I hit it small. The question is, do I just take the profit? Or do I gamble it further? Let me take profit in a handful of the accounts. Not all of them, just some of them. And I'll hold runners. And I'm gonna hold some runners. Resilience still negative on NASDAQ, positive S&P. Let's see if we run it though. Come on, guys, give me that just fuck you green candle. MHP, baby, is Bay. I love it. I wish the indicators were better, but you know, basically open is resistance today. So it's kind of like if we hit there, I'm kind of inclined to take profit. You know what I mean? And then chill till Fed. What do you guys think? Am I being a big wuss or like what the hell? What the hell, guys? What do I do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Take profit. Okay. All right, let me trim and take profit. I've left a couple runners on in a couple places. And that's it. Oh, I love that song. I love that song. I love that song. All right. Okay, we're holding a couple runners, just a couple. I believe we get some big, fat, juicy Fed today. Market, please don't die today. Hold the line, don't fade away. Putting green on the board every day. Fuck your gurus. Monthly maps don't lie. Bro, can I give you $100, please? Are you gonna ask me 100 times? I love that song. All right. Gamble from here on what I think's gonna happen. I need some ice water though. I really do. See what I tell you. All right. See what I mean? See what I mean? Smart. I got something I gotta do. Almost game time, baby. All right. See what I told you? See what I told you? All right. What a lovely trade. I have a couple S&P runners. That's it. I know I wanted to hold. You guys stopped me from being like super degen gambler here. See, resilience, monthly maps don't lie, resilience don't lie, resilience resistance. Took the bulk of the profit there. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love trading good. I love doing the right thing. But I'm still gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna give you some ice water, you guys. Y'all like yell at me if the market crashes or something. I'm pretty sure I'll hear you downstairs. right. All right, now we're chilling. Loud noises. Is the market gonna crash today? Hopefully we still hang tight. I'm out of breath. Market gonna crash today? Oh my god. See, look at this look at this stupid stuff. That's so funny. You know what I'm gonna do? Should I hold on to the S&P long? What do y'all think? Should I try to long again? Maybe like another account? Try the trade a second time? All right. Like, let me try this trade one more time. No, market's not gonna crash today, not on Fed day. Let me just be a maverick. Let me do the trade one more time. Why would this, if this crashes today, I'm just gonna be like completely sad. I'm gonna be sad today. Let me try. Let me grab this in one more place. If we get back above MHP. I should just probably get out of the way of this one, yeah. All right, let's kind of get out of this one. Market is gonna die today. What the hell? So that was a nice little scalp. Get in, get out. I'm gonna close that. I'd avoid the rest of the day until Fed come. Yeah. Probably so. Nvidia's gonna do something here. Nvidia pocket. Let's keep an eye on Nvidia today, guys. That's going to be a big sort of mover on the Nasdaq. It's freaking 666 number, man. I'm telling you. The market makers like to fuck with you sometimes. I feel like when the market crashed in 2009, did you know the bottom of the SPX was 666.66? Go look it up on a daily chart. I'm not kidding. That's pretty scary, huh? That's definitely true. That should be no rate cut, right? All right, let's hang on. Whoosh fan on the scene. All right, let me grab this in a couple of accounts just because I'm going to be a fucking daredevil. Keeping it small. One contract, just a handful. You can't trade on your My Fund Futures account saying contract about to be expired. You need to roll over into the the December contract. So make sure you're trading NQZ5, EQZ5, Z. So I don't know what they I don't know what their rules are about when you have to roll. But it sounds like they're trying to make you roll. Make you roll. How does one do that in Tradeify? This is my biggest gripe about trader funding programs. They don't fucking teach people how to do it. The education, this is why I'm here. This is why you guys love me. This is why I'm here. They don't teach you guys this stuff. And it's kind of crazy. They just throw you to the wolves. Well, easy way to do it is to add the new contract. You can delete any, like you have these tabs open for NASDAQ and S&P. You can just add a new tab and then choose a contract that has Z in front of it. This is December. And delete the old ones. There's also a way to auto roll, and I don't know how to do that because I never auto roll. But yeah, I'm long here again. It's a couple of contracts, a couple of accounts, one contract. Come on, MH. Whoa! It did it again! Dude, I'm never setting my water there again. This scares the crap out of me every time this happens. The dent at the bottom makes us uneven, and the freaking subwoofer, man. Dude, I have a heart attack. Every time. Every freaking time. The damn whoosh fan blew it over. God. It's on your phone. You have to look through. Yeah, bro, I got you, man. Don't worry. Just make sure you roll. That's the important part. I think that they might have limitations on when you have to roll. Each prop firm might be different. But prop firm should come with like a futures 101 class, you know? Teach people what all this stuff actually means. Futures get complicated. It's not your fault. Futures has so many different like bells and whistles on what goes on with them that it's not even intuitive to know what any of that stuff means. So you just got to learn it from somebody. I love the prop firms to death, but they're also very light on educating you guys on how futures works. That's why they hire people like me to do it, to teach y'all on the show and stuff. But prop firms should give like a basic I'm having trouble breathing right now. I'm really not getting sick. Rolling to see work for you? Good job, good job. Come on, give me one more time. Now again, monthly res is slightly better the second time around. Still not positive, which isn't good. I'll play it one more time. Oh, let's put the I'm gonna be lazy and just draw this right here. It would be the weirdest thing for the market to choose a direction before Fed. Sweeping liquidity, yes. I don't get choppuccinoed round 2. Alright guys, we didn't get to 500 likes. There's no giveaway today. I'm enforcing it today. Really sorry about that. I was gonna do some straight to fundeds with Tradeify. That's alright. We'll do it tomorrow. It's now 10 minutes past 9 o'clock. Times are tough. Times is tough. You'll bounce back. Like 1 out of 2 people will click a button and then we give you thousands of dollars worth of shit every day. I just don't want to buy it. Dang. This song is great. Make sure it's the first thing you do every day, like habitually. I even do like a little note at the top of the screen to remind you guys. I'm gonna do something different. No giveaway now, but also tomorrow, if we don't hit 500 likes, I'll start streaming with a 10-minute delay. If the free shit doesn't work, then I'm gonna do the 10-minute giveaway, 10-minute delay on the stream. So now that'll make me change some minds. Yeah. I think I'll just do that. No CPI, just a breeze and trades that fly. Traders chant like a sacred clan. Spin it up. What's up, Wilds? Doing good, doing good. Trump tactics. That's right. That's right. Well, it's kind of like if you don't tip your waiter, they'll kind of like not ever be in a hurry to service your table, you know. Although this is a free tip, you just click a button, you know. I kind of like working for 9 hours for free. That's kind of nice. Actually paying you guys to do work, which is kind of cool. I'm just giving y'all a hard time. Just click the like button. Come on, get the 5. 1 out of 2 people. That's all we need. We call it the ambulance theory. Is that when you see a car wreck on the side, everybody's like, eh, someone else will do it. I don't have time to call anyone one. I'm sure the next guy will do it. Is the Legend of Mib gonna save us today, baby? We going long? We going long? James reminds me that I do make money. Yeah, I do. I'm just fucking with y'all. But seriously, though. The risk is our prop partners don't give us accounts to give away in 1 month. We don't show them how much we're growing. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's flow it. Let's go. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But if I'm wrong from the right place. We got to hear the other good song. Come on, hang in there. This S&P chart is looking pretty garbage today. I was not expecting this sort of behavior pre-Fed. I was expecting the market to stay sort of ranged. So hopefully this is just a fake out and we're back in a little bit. Knife catcher's next. Oh, yeah. Winter levels repeatable for entries every single time. The song that I played earlier that's called Every Single Time. Every single time. Orange, monthly hedge pressure every single time. Bulls on bottom, bears on top every single time. For one strike distance, 1-to-1 movement minimum every single time. Check Bitcoin, all-time highs coming. Yeah, I think everything right now is like pretty much at all-time highs. Stock market. Bitcoin just rallies when the stock market rallies. There's really no reason for Bitcoin to be rallying in general other than just everything's going up. Nothing new has happened in the Bitcoin front. But yes, sir, it is all-time highs. Gold's all-time, everything's all-time highs right now. Like, there's nothing new going on in the Bitcoin world, like news or anything. Thank you guys for hitting the 500. All right, I'll give you a grace period today, but tomorrow I'm going to be a dickhead about it. Come on, EST, baby. Come on. I got it in 4 more accounts, 1 contract, 1 NASDAQ. That's it. Everybody here knows I just like to be mean to y'all for fun. Refuse to change. Come on, go. Don't sell off today. Don't crash below this. Don't fall below this. Be a double fake out. Resilience is not getting worse, but it's not getting that much better either. It's slightly better off the first bounce. Remember, the first bounce here, we were minus 20, minus 40. Or minus 23, minus 40. Now we are about the same. It's kind of not really getting worse. It's not really getting better. We would like to see it to get slightly better. It would be incredible to see the market nosediving today. This is the risk we run. S&P has 66.43 as a support. This is a tricky trading day, I'm sure, for a lot of people. And the look is weird too. Like, zoom, 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 zoom. We just lost one of the stocks. I don't know which one broke MHP. We'll double check really quick. Not Google, not Google. No. Tesla? No. No. Something's on the edge. Like I said, that's why I'm just keeping it light right now. Keeping it super light. It's trying to hold. I think it should hold. I think we should be all right. Problem is that the stocks are not agreeing with this, and it'd be so weird for people just to dump everything pre-Fed. Gives the market a lot of room to play, but man, it'd be really shitty if it's just like pressing lower and pressing lower and pressing lower and pressing lower, and then go to Fed, and it's like where you basically have nothing to play on other than just to be long and cross your fingers. I like when Fed days give me something. Like, I'd like for us to be here and then Fed dip us MHP, then I get the trade off of it. That's what I like to see. Which we could get on S&P, so that is something to keep in mind. The Fed can just for today. The idea that we need room to move after the Fed, there will be volatility when the Fed happens, makes me kind of like suspicious as to why the market's not holding leading into it, but we'll see. Chop City number 2. Tiny trades, keep it small, 1 contract, not big deal. Trading along. This is the one that's down $100. So this is the one I'm trading on. All right. Okay, blind monkey time. There's a lot running on the dot plot. That's it. The idea is I believe the dot plot is going to be fatter on the 3.5 level and fatter on the 3.75 to 4 level in the 1-year term. Literally in the 1-year term. I believe that Jackson Hole revealed that. More Fed members believe faster rate cuts sooner. So my guess for the dot plot is we'll get some fatness around that 3.75 level. What is this guy saying? Let me tell you what he's saying. What's YouTube guy saying right now? He's saying this. John brought up the dot plot. It's the assessments over time. This comes out today. We're looking at June, so now we're about to get the September one. This is where everybody's voting where rates should be every year. Powell's expressed the idea that when the dual mandate of labor market, they have 4 things they look at. But the bigger ones were inflation and labor market. Inflation short term, what they said. The report also details, you know, where this came from. This is the median of 25, 6, and 7. These are projections. PCE inflation, core PCE inflation is 3 this year, 2.4, and then 2.1, respectively. Core 3.1, 2.4, 2. Inflation is going down over the next 2 years. Longer run, it's low. Longer run, PCE inflation hits Fed's 2% target. Current trajectory. Problem is labor market's in dire, you know, problems right now. Hey, what's up, birthday girl? Look who it is, birthday girl. You going to work out?
Right.
Like everybody got the girl, got the champ here.
You add 10. And it's also his birthday.
And it's also Pickle's birthday too. Yeah, the same birthday.
He's 1 year old.
We're gonna make dinner reservations for Pickle somewhere.
Okay.
Doggy dinner.
Doggy dinner.
Come here. Birthday kiss. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We're gonna have fun this week and tonight and this weekend, all kind of fun stuff. I haven't told you what we're doing.
Night.
Huh?
Tonight?
Wait, what?
Is my tonight open?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Pickle, we love you. Ryan, what the F? What about me? Everyone's like, happy birthday, Pickle, we love you. Like, what? Excuse me.
He's pretty lovable.
Yes.
He never has an attitude anymore since he's got back from his training.
Yesterday he had so much attitude with me.
Oh, that's true. He did. Yeah.
You're the discipliner.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good. Unless you got a waffle or something. Anyways, what I was telling you guys, we're going to talk about the Fed. Today's Fed day, babe. So happy birthday. So Fed dot plot is where everybody's votes are over the course of, and again, this comes out with the report. So right when the announcement comes out today, you're gonna get this big, giant, fat report here. I don't have all this data in it. This is what market's really gonna look for, is how quickly we're gonna get those rate cuts. This is kind of where the hell did it go? And I'll save you guys a little time. I'll skip you right to the important part. This guy right here. And every the market starts moving, I get super excited and then it pops back down. We lost something pretty big here and I'm not sure what it is. We lost some stocks right about here. So it's getting a little worse. Okay. So what you see, and this is what happened in March's dot plot versus June's. In March, there were 4 people that believed we didn't need a rate cut, that we'd stay at the 4.5 level. That's what I'm circling here. And then when June came around, we added 3 more. 3 more people would join that no rate cut camp. Inflation's terrible. The data's terrible. We're not cutting rates at all. So more and more of the Fed members believed no rate cut at all. Now, between June and now, circumstances have changed. Data has changed and tariffs are stabilized, economy stable, GDP numbers coming out great. I mean, all these numbers are coming out showing that there's really no problems anywhere. Like, it's not that bad. And inflation isn't going through the roof like the Michigan numbers projected. We're still sitting pretty chill. BPI, CPI, all that stuff. God, this market do not crash today. The minute I close out, it's going to rally. Anyways, so you can see that a lot of people believe in 2025 we don't do much, and a lot of people were believing that 2026 is the time to act, right? We need to get it close to the longer term. Now, what's the longer term? Well, the longer term is weird because people are split into 2 camps. Most people think 3.5 is where we're going to go. I'm sorry, 3 is where we're going to go. The rest of the people think 3.5, 375 is where we're going to go. So Fed is split into 2 camps as to like what the appropriate rate is. And there's a division, literally a division here. It's almost like you can hear the bickering on this plot. You can hear people are arguing pretty, like it's one people on half the side of the conference table, people on the other half of the conference table, like pointing fingers at each other. You're a moron. No, you're a moron. No, you're a moron. I mean, it's not even, normally there's like a sort of like consensus, right? There is no consensus here. As a matter of fact, there's like a division line. And there's the people that are like, no, and people are like, hell yeah, let's keep going, brother. So we're sitting here wondering what it's going to look like. At least now we can agree that the long-term projection, as the data implies, is 2% inflation target will be reached by 2027. Therefore, one can assume the longer-term projection is probably not going to change by worse or much. You're not going to see more people going here, which is bad for bull market, because if the inflation target is reached, Fed is likely to cut rates. And we're going to reach the inflation target at current trajectory. At 4.5, we'll reach it. So the idea is it's going to be unlikely, I think, that people maybe move to be less aggressive on their plan. So I'm going to assume that the longer term, which also includes 2027, when 2% is reached, is going to remain relatively the same. So therefore, the guess is that the average is going to remain relatively the same, that by longer run or 2027 that we are close to the 3.5%, 3.25, 3.5. Okay, easy to see that. Okay, we can all agree that this is we're going to make a guess before the Fed meeting. So I'm going to assume that this is the ultimate target. Hell, we could even go worse. It could get crazier. But with all things being considered, the Fed not wanting to do much, and now they're like, okay, we got to do something. What are they going to do? Well, and they can always drop rates closer to 0. But I don't really think that's possible either. So I'm going to assume that the ultimate target is 3.25 to 3.5. And as you see, the 2026 numbers, oh hell, damn market craziness. Holding for just a little bit more overshoot, but that's it, man. I'm about to let go of this. This is just no fun. Top City round 2. All right, I'm gonna let it go. Okay, I'll get back long. If we get above MHP, I'll grab the long again one more time. So anyways, back to this. The question is, if the ultimate target is 3.25 and 3.5, how soon do we get there? So the dot plot, I think, is this time around going to reveal the trajectory. So the trajectory will be like, okay, if everybody right now, if we're up here right now, right, is how quickly do we get there? So then the bet is that a lot of the people in 2025 are probably going to move, like a lot of these people that are betting on no cut are now going to move down to here. So my bet is it's going to look like a little heavy like this, okay? And something like that. And literally that just about everybody, with the exception of like one or two crotchety old people that are like, no, we still need to keep rates, blah, blah, blah. They're probably going to be like that. So I think it's going to more shift like this with a heavier hand for 2025. And then also a heavier hand for 2026. Closer to 3.5 target, but by 2026, which we kind of already are almost there. I believe that almost everybody is going to be about here. So I'm going to predict that this is where it's going to look like. Okay, this is my prediction. I'm going to draw this. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to like tweet this and see if I'm right. So I'm literally forecasting what I think it's going to look like. I don't know if I counted the right number of dots. K4. I think it's gonna look more like this. Like it's gonna be very finely distributed. That's what I think we're gonna get. Something like that. Like a lot of people are like better for longer. Look like fucking Crash City today. All right, S&P MHP is like the last target we have to play with. What a dumb day, dude. Oops. Okay. Normally you don't get the juice leading into Fed, so. Dot plot projections. Let's see how right I am. Same-ish. This is what I believe. All right, let me just get a screenshot of that so I can post that up here. This is what I think we're gonna end up getting. That's just me though. All right, so again, remember your job as a trader is to be wrong but prepared. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong, but being prepared, right? So we're gonna make a guess that we're gonna get a more aggressive sort of rate cut schedule than previously anticipated, as everybody's saying. And the Fed, that, you know, they got to work on the jobs market. They got to push pretty hard. So the Fed is backed itself into a corner, has to give 25 today. I wouldn't lie that if I would be very surprised if they didn't do 50. Honestly, as much as the narrative has changed, that I don't think they're going to do tiny rate cuts. If they're really talking about jobs market, they're gonna have to do something drastic. Like as drastic as 50 and 50. 50 now, 50 December. That's what I feel. This is just kind of unfortunate. Makes it a bad trading day. Now what are we gonna do? Not gonna get any good plays until maybe, let's see, S&P can hopefully get something right here. All right. We've got kind of like A+ setups down in here. If we get them, for now, nothing. Chilling on the sidelines here. NVIDIA liquidity pocket. Or 2008, easing of monetary policy to date combined with ongoing measures to foster market liquidity shall promote moderate growth over time and mitigate risks to the economic activity. RIP. RIP. That's funny. They need to say inflation is the concern, but tariff inflation is transitory. Yep. This is correct. This is correct. They need to definitely specify the difference between the two. We need dissenters wanting more cuts in 2026. This is what I believe is appropriate, right? This is what I think this is what we want to see. I think they need to assume the role of we need to promote inflating the stock market and creating a bubble so that way companies can have the, you know, the revenues and the shareholders are happy and they're not laying people off further. Basically, full on plunge protection team to keep labor market healthy. They've got to boost the stock market to get it over the hill, like it's struggling and things will just slightly get worse in the employment. So they got to get it out of the mode of struggle. They got to kick it forward. So they got to deliver some whammy news today. Like, here's enough good news to just, here's a green candle to bust all-time highs. Let's keep going. Sort of feel. Today, this year, because the Jackson Hole 180 was like completely out of left field. Right, so that kind of like threw me for a loop. There wasn't even a gradual transition. It was like, you know, Powell, like I say, I always joke that Powell was speaking like somebody visited him in the parking garage with a manila envelope and was like, look, bro, I got photos. Okay, this is you in your furry fox costume at the convention. We know that it's you. You either do it or we leak this out. And he's fuck. All right, I'm gonna change it. All right, I got you. So anyways, Powell's commentary is sort of like 9-day difference. So, but jokes aside, he really just 180'd, right? So we need promises of cheap money that's better than growth scares. Yep. Right. Will they do the right thing or will they do the plunge protection team thing? That is the question. I think a fat 50 we get today. Furry J Pal, you know what I'm saying? J Uwu Uwu. Then afterwards, that pic of him eating alone at the bar was released. Yeah. Alrighty, can we get some moves today? Fed, like pre-Fed selling, just like yesterday, just like today, it's kind of got me a little concerned as to, you know, why people aren't expecting rate cut news and not sell the news sort of thing. What do we got going on here? Liquidity sweeping on long stops. Like what the hell is going on? J Pal goes free. Bro, like, can we get off the 666 number today? Like we just need to get away from it. The devil is taunting us. Nasdaq's finding session lows. Hmm. Somebody said Susan is Tori. Who's Susan? Let's see if I can chat name Susan. Oh. I'll take one more attempt here on this one. What is KCA? What is that? But on Waiting is the War? Where is that song? Is that on song submissions? Hold on. In the finalist? Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. Like the trades I took today, I made pretty much all of my trade in there, and then I took another stab at this with one contract stopped out. Most of my stuff is green. I haven't done anything since then. Not really sure when you say the losses I took. I took 2 small trades here. One account is down, the rest of the accounts are green on the trade here. I was only attacking it with a handful of accounts here, and then they're just slightly red. So I'm kind of a mixed bag of green and red today. Like, you go back to the stream, I just closed there. Pretty much everything out when I took profit here. I only left a few runners on. Didn't play out. Trimmed them flat. Called it a day. Took a second attempt here. Down maybe like I would say $1,000, and I would 3 accounts down $1,000. That's it. Other account 1,100 profit, 800 profit, 7 profit, 500 profit, 600 profit, 700, 700, 1,200 profit, profit. Overall green-ish for the day.
There's no
Oh. S&P's definitely chilling. How many accounts do I have? I'm trading 7 funded X accounts, 5 Tradeify straight to funded accounts, and then my 1 My Funded Futures contest account. Good song. You know, so I've been my Funded Futures contest. I've been trading the wrong account all week. So the funny thing is I got like 1 day to do something. Maybe I'll just like YOLO into Fed and see what happens. Because my thing is still at 0. Well, remember, resilience, monthly resilience was negative, so the pivot wasn't as strong. It was more like a 60-40 thing. That's why I kept it light. Let me share the screenshot. I got, sorry, my picture was gone, so I took that other photo. Clock and scream, but never move. Resist the edge, nothing to prove. Order filled. Order filled. All right, I'm closing out one of my contracts that I had here. I'm gonna take stop loss on that one. That was the last one I was holding on to. I'm gonna take a small stop on that. I'm down 1,300 on that account. All right, so that's it. I'm flat for now. That was my 40 points off of the 460 level, and that's it. Yeah, that's my final stop. I'm gonna get out of that one. All right. I love that song so much. We're gonna play another one. Have like a blah-ish day today, but it's pretty decent. I'm not doing too terrible, keeping it small. And then Fed day is gonna be fun. So when we get to the Fed time.
Screen glow burning in his eyes. Tick by tick, the market bites. Dreams are heavy, but he won't compromise. Told him, kid, you'll never
All right.
last. This game will break you. Moves too fast, but he's holding strong.
Let me get you out my little screeny shot here. So here you go. Here you go, Susan. Mr. Troll, eat a dick. Here it is. It's like a mixed bag of greens and reds. We're gonna Susan. So, made a bunch there, took some stabs, took some losses there, and it's just a mixed bag. It's not that bad. Are you satisfied? Yeah, the second entry, these guys took some losses, so we'll play it later. That's not that bad. That's still green-ish for the day. Now I'm just gonna flat and wait for the next thing. So that big bump on MHP first time, right about 30 minutes out of the door, was basically where the green came from. Unstoppable. Love that song. All right, just chilling. Just chilling. I'm gonna wait for something better to come out of today. It's gonna be hard to find it until, like I said, we've got liquidity pocket DD band down in here. But other than that, I'm not really sure. Here's anything good.
Watch the stocks ignite. Money in my pocket, got the future in sight. Pressure on the edge, but I'm feeling alright.
ETF updated their website. Yeah, this is correct.
Options trading, calculations on my mind. Got my crew beside me, always hustling, never blind. High stakes, high rewards with the gold you can't find. Booming in the market like the stars will shine. Rolling with the profits, never looking back. Stock market dreams and we're on our track. Rolling with the profits, never looking back. Stock market dreams that are on our track. Cruising on my rocket, riding waves of green.
So the live stuff with ETF. Let me read you guys some of the stuff. I think I can share this now. I've been under confidentiality where I couldn't share this. Yeah, so their website, just FYI, I had a meeting with the guys at ETF over a week ago, and actually, let's go through their new website now that it's launched. I helped advise some changes to their website. Let's see if they pick them up. One of our biggest things with these guys, we love their firm. Let's see if we can get their website with some new stuff on it. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful. All right, I love it. Let me show you guys something cool. On this rocket scooter, pushing through the pain in the world of finance will forever repeat. Riding high on momentum, feel the thrill inside. Every deal I'm making on this rocket, I glide. Numbers in my favor, watch the volume swell. In the game of finance, you either win or 12. So a long time ago, let's see if I can open this in a new tab. So a long time ago, I worked with them on redesigning. So I actually helped them redesign their website. Let me show you. Where the hell did this go? Okay. A long time ago, I helped them redesign their website. I made some mock-ups and I used some cut and paste. Y'all might recognize this as another firm, but I cut and paste, and I was like, they need to put their plans at the top like this and then list them like that. So this is a mock-up I actually sent them. And the website, when they changed it, is beautiful. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very, very cool. It's exactly what you want to see with everything side by side. They have a bunch of different products and I can see them side by side. Straight up, how many days to pass? Is there a consistency rule? Is there scaling rule? Is there micro scaling? What's the rule? Click the I button and gives you all the info. Dude, beautiful job, guys. Beautiful job. Everybody, what do you think about the new site, by the way? Like Elite Trader Funding had a decent site, and then they had a worse site. No offense. The last iteration was so bad. And then this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wow, guys, this is good. Last site was a step in the right direction in some places, a step in the wrong direction in other places. And this is great. Great, 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 great. Looks perfect. What you want to see in any prop firm with everything in the way. You guys like it? Way, way better now, right? Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Very good. I'm glad they released it. I was meaning to tell you guys, take a look at it. So, by the way, they're doing with ETF. By the way, really good friends with these guys. They had a promo going on earlier, and I think it expired yesterday. But Kaizen's in here. You guys run any promos to celebrate your new site? Let me know. Now, you have all the different programs. They've called them like beginner, standard, standard plus, intermediate, expert, master. And this is basically the programs that go with it. It's to help a new trader kind of know where they fit on the spectrum of where they want to be. Like, why would you do each one of them, right? One step is expert, one of the hardest ones that you have, right? Fast track one step. You know, this is the one with the trailing drawdown, so it's a little bit more expert, right? End of the day drawdown. This is standard, much easier. Beginner, static, the easiest one. This is what this is like a dream come true, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful site. Well done. And the idea that you, what I like, and this is what I always were telling them, and they agreed. They're like, yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. Is that you kind of want to, when there's a new trader going into prop firms, right? The first time you go there, you're not going to know what any of these words mean. You guys know because y'all been in the business for a little bit, trading prop firms. You guys know what all this stuff means. What is, if you were a person the first day your buddy's like, yeah, you should get into trading props. You come here, you're going to be like, diamond hands, fast track. I don't understand. What does this mean? And so the education they put on here to teach you is perfect. Here's where it is. Where are you? They've designed it to where the easier accounts are to the left, beginner, harder accounts are to the right, expert. Static, end of the day. This is the easiest, less easy, less easy, less easy, hard. and then master directive funded, right? Pretty cool. I like it. Then you have the side-by-side comparison. So you can see everything side by side. Pretty cool. I do love it. Yeah, this is really, really good, guys. Is there a consistency rule? Is there a scaling rule? What's the micro scaling policies? Is there a reset fee? Is there an activation fee? And then all just like in front of your face. I love it. They have a one-time activation fee also in some instances. You can see as low as whatever, depending on the sales and whatever else. And these little eye bubbles will give you all the information that you need to go forward. Show more. Oh, shit. Even more info. You can't go wrong with that. All right, so even down here. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is the eval info, and this is the funded side. Oh, even better. So once you go funded, here's all the info in front of your face too. Max withdrawal per account, minimum active days to pay out, consistency rule, swing position. Very cool. Can you hold over the weekend? Consistency. Very good job, guys. Very, very good job. This is really nice. Nice. Yeah, a long time ago. And then you go down here, choose your plan. They're going to be a little bit more like detailed information about each one of them, like what they're all with. Pros of each one, cons of each one, give you a little more explanation, which is nice. And they have this really cool comparison feature where you might want to say, well, do I want to compare static with the one step? Why would I do one or the other? And then side by side, you can see some pros and cons. That's pretty cool too. Product comparison. I like it. Very nice. That's very cool. Very cool, guys. Okay. I like it. No, this trading day I don't like, but I like the website. Max drawdown is missing. Oh yeah. So if you guys have any comments about what's going on here, max drawdown, let's see. So these are just direct side by side. They don't have the actual, like they're going to have different levels of static, like different accounts with different drawdowns. So it's kind of like the way to describe them is just side by side because they have different products, right? So if you were like, for instance, I'm going to choose static and I go to choose this plan, it'll go here. And then you got all the information side by side as to which one is which one, like this. The evaluations themselves are kind of right here. Looks like they have a big ass sale going on right now. Is this 90% off? Well, look at that, guys. 90% off, it looks like. So throw in code Rocket Scooter. It looks like you're getting 90% off end of the days and diamond hands and experts. Cool. We are 90% off now. That's very cool. Crushing it. Okay. My guy didn't update that. So let's do this. 90% off. Handful of these. Standard. End of the day, diamond hands. Expert. Okay. Very cool. Do I want to trade a bull zone bottom though? That's the next question. He's unstoppable. Press, 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 press. Do I want to try to take bulls on bottom and also hedge switcher lining up there together? Could be a trade. S&P has been chill. Pretty chill this morning. Nasdaq has just been brutal. He's unstoppable. Okay, let me read some more ETF stuff. By the way, let me get back to it. The plans to the elite sim funded accounts have been changed. Hold on. So the updates are mostly to like emphasize like transparency, speed, and trader focused benefits. They've reduced the number of elite sim funded accounts to prioritize like a seamless payout process, ensuring that like qualified traders actually get paid quickly. They won't be confused about what happens when requesting a payout, because remember they had like the sim bank and stuff, and it was like people weren't reading kind of like the fine print and getting confused because they didn't know how it would work. Every prop firm is going to have a different rule set, so you got to make sure that you really read how they do it. So they actually are like communicating much clearly, like the process to pay out and the process to live. The live elite program will have changes. They're not going to transfer the top 3 balances of the sim funded accounts into the sim bank anymore. The new rule is this: the live elite starting balance, the static starting balance you receive, is based on the single top performing sim funded account with the highest balances to achieve the safety net. And that's where you start. So a little bit of changes there for the better. Really good changes, by the way. They've reduced the number of elite sim funded accounts from 20 to 5 to streamline the payout process, enhance the risk management, you know, things like that. For you guys, the 20 account thing, you know, not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but 5 is pretty much consistent with what most firms do these days. It makes it easier for you guys, cleaner for y'all, easier to kind of like navigate through the program, manage your own risk, right? 90% off sale, 1 step into the day, diamond hands, go to Rocket Scooter if you guys are checking out the new stuff. The 1 step is very similar to the Take Profit or Apex type account. Straight up trailing drawdown account, end of the day is similar to my funded futures type account, funded X account, end of the day drawdowns, etc. If you had 20 accounts with them, you are grandfathered in for those 20. You can trade them and get payouts across all 20, just like normal for manual approval. They're not doing any retroactive changes, which again, I love when companies don't throw retroactive changes and say we're changing the rules, fuck everybody else. They're honoring what you have currently with them, which is good. Which is great. If you had your 20, you keep your 20. You can be transitioned to live elite account after your first payout, unless the first payout request exceeds the 25 cap right away, or by achieving the following milestones: 5 consecutive payouts, 50 active trading days, or reaching the payout cap. This is very much on par with what my funded futures and other big top 10 firms are doing. It's amazing that the rules are very good like this. Very, very, very quick path to live, clear and easy. No confusion there. I dig it, guys. So let me repeat. Traders can be transitioned to a live elite account after their first payout, unless their first payout request exceeds the 25K cap right away, or by achieving one of the milestones: 5 payouts per trader, or 50 active trading days, or reaching the $25,000 payout cap per trader. Plus, payouts are now approved on the same day. Same day approvals on payouts now. This is pretty big. Pretty big. I dig it. Looks like you got Kaizen in chat. What's up, brother? Kaizen in here to help you guys out, answer some of y'all's questions. Look at the blue name, Kaizen. And he'll answer any questions you guys have further. Are the DTFs still on sale? Unfortunately not. Doesn't look like they are. That sale ended, I think, Tuesday. Get back above MHP so I can grab some longs. I'll be right back. Bathroom break. Then we'll do a giveaway. All right. That back up to MHU would be kind of nice. Bottom is in until FOMC. I hope the bottom is in for the freaking week. That to me made me happy. So we'll check what VIX is doing today. VIX is pulling down just a little tiny bit, which is great. Off of the overnight, at least. Slightly less volatility. So hopefully FOMC commentary will come out and get us closer to the 519. All right, guys, we're going to run a giveaway today, as we always do. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for smashing the like button, as always. What do we say we're going to do today? Tradeify. That's what we said today, right? What do we got? Nope, we're not going to do Tradeify. We're going to do something different. No Tradeify today. We didn't get the likes. I was going to do straight to fundeds. We'll do that tomorrow then. How about this? How about you guys like TPT? That's what I feel like for today. And I'm going to do 50K accounts instead of 150K accounts. Let's do a handful of TPT. I forgive you guys for not getting to 500 likes earlier, but we'll throw out some TPT accounts to y'all today. TPT, really awesome, as you guys know. Daily payouts. End of the day drawdown on SIM. 2 days to pass. Fan favorite around here. Ton to give away. Yeah, guys, I think I'm with you. I do feel like the bottom is in until Fed. I don't like yesterday the market would like dump every pop would dump out, but I think that we see the VIX sort of probably pulling back a little bit and not really going much higher. I think the volatility is a little stable right now, which is good. Hopefully the bottom is in for Fed and we'll see. I'm hoping for it. All right, friends, we're getting ready to spin the wheel. What time's Fed? Come out 2:30 p.m. Jay Powell will be speaking. I'll be live here. We'll be covering the whole thing for you guys. You won't miss out. We're gonna get a rate cut today, probably 25. Wall Street's pricing in 25 basis. A small fraction of Wall Street's pricing in a 50 basis point. They're in the camp of me that believe the Fed needs to act aggressively, save the jobs market. The question is, do we get 50 basis points today, 25 today? Bigger question, how many more do we get this year? How quickly do we go towards our 3.5 target that they specified on the longer term goal? Obviously, Jackson Hole lets us believe that they're going to cut rates faster than anticipated. More people want to cut rates as well. And we'll see. Sort of a little bit bearish order flow still going on here for the morning. I'm in the camp of, I don't think the market's crashing it, but we are below MHP. Market is quite irrational right now. Our alerts on the platform will be triggering to show the MHP break on QQQ. So keep that in mind when you're kind of like analyzing the market today. All right, guys, ready for it? We are going to spin the wheel. We're gonna put this one over here and trade this guy now. TBT 50K account giveaways today. Tomorrow, you guys get those likes up to 500 before 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern, and I will give away straight to funded accounts of Tradeify. 500 something dollars per account. Big ones. Tomorrow. Don't forget, join the stream. Go click that button. GT, winner number 1. We'll give away 2 take profits today. Y'all are being punished today. Smaller giveaway. I still love you enough to give y'all something. GT winner number 1. Type it, bro. You got it. I'm kind of blown away by the fact that the market's selling off free Fed. This is blowing my mind. Elvin Garcia, winner number 2. We've got like 20 of these still to give away. But the bigger the viewership we have, the more the giveaway we'll do. Pretty much as always, we're going to be able to 2 today. That's it. That's it today, y'all. The bigger the stream, the more we'll give away. So everybody has like good odds, right? Okay, so 2 of you guys go to my Discord description below. Video. Go to the contest channel, message your admin name Slacks. Tell me you won the contest. You have an hour to claim your prize or else you forfeit. Take a screenshot of your YouTube ID from inside your account that identifies you. Let us know that it's you. Have an account with TPT already. We'll send you instructions on how to claim. With TPT, you got to buy your account and pay with the credits we're going to give you. Don't do it till you get your credits. They'll give you a link with all the instructions on how to do it. And that's basically it. Love you guys. Yes, yes. Oh. Dude, what is with this fucking day today? Look at this nonsense. How excited and happy we got when we saw this, right? That we were getting close to being okay. This is turning out to be one of the weirdest Fed trading days I've ever seen. I've never really seen the market directionally go irrational before the Fed meeting. It's just going to be like literally a crash of astronomical proportions, like the market's down like 300 more points from here. This is very not usual. Okay. What if somebody got some news leak that Powell's not going to cut rates after all? Like, what's the deal? What do we think, you guys? That's the real question. That's the real question. To you, it totally seems normal. Well, using our tools, it would be normal to sell off and hold support on monthly level scale, like the monthly scale. This is a monthly support level. Breaking that pre-Fed is unusual. That's unusual pressure. I really can't explain my thoughts on that, but it is what it is. I'm kind of with you. Yeah. I feel like I'd be very confused if rate cuts are announced and the market does dump from that point. So we did see the unusual selling pressure start yesterday. Let's see what's going on. Insider trading is illegal. Must be inside trading free zone. Feels like it, right? Kind of blowing my mind here. Bum, 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 bum. A waiting game. This is our least favorite part of the day, is the waiting game. Could I take along on the undershoot just for funsies? Like, we are close enough to bulls on bottom. I don't know. What do y'all think? So maybe the Market Please Don't Die Today song would be kind of good for this moment in time.
Rockets fast, scooters slow. Will we bounce? Nobody knows. Greater market starts to turn. Even Pickle has a look of concern. Green or red, it sways. Trading gods, hear my praise. Market, please don't die today. Hold the line, don't fade away.
Now we wait. Now we wait for the moment of truth. We're gonna hook up on bulls on bottom. I'm usually prone to take that trade. Even in irrational, I still take it with a small position. So that's why I'm prepped and ready to hit it. 394. 20 more points lower. Market is 6 feet from the edge and it's thinking. It's thinking maybe of 6 feet when it's so far down. I kind of want to long, but I don't want to do it early. Do it, Matt. What was your trade plan? Somebody in chat just said do it, Matt. So I did it. I did it. I just did what chat told me to do. So you got the Flying High song going on now. Yes, res positive, please don't fade away. I know, right? Yes, looking decent today. This is by far one of the strangest algorithmic price actions I've seen. So at some point it's going to hook and be up. I've seen trading days like this before, but you don't know where. It's algorithmic. The market's extremely liquid as it's trading down. VIX is a freaking straight line. Look at this. Hold on. VIX is literally a straight line through all of this. Decaying since pre-market. So, just algorithmic. The market is just pressing to a level, non-volatile. So hopefully it doesn't create a crash scenario. So at some point, it's just gonna snap somewhere. So hopefully off of bull zone bottom, we get that support. Barcode VIX, I know, right? Thank you, Tech. You're the boss. Hands free. What's this new sorcery? Rocket scooter flying high. Levels change. Don't ask why. No more sweat. No more pain. Automated. Now we gain. Rocket scooter. It's the vibe. 3 times back. I feel alive. Now levels up. Hold on, guys, I gotta close out something real quick. My calculation tool, so y'all can't see the top secret hedge pressure calculation. It's starting to slow down my machine. Okay. Process was like completely discombobulating things down. I love that song. Okay. We hit bulls on bottom and bounce. This is what I'm hoping. This is what I'm hoping. Let's hold the line today. Calculation o'clock. I'm always afraid that when I unminimize the tool that I use to do the overnights, that it's going to be like front and center on the stream one day. I don't care what else you guys see. Y'all can see the naughty websites I look at. Y'all can see all the insider trading I do, all the hacking and cracking I do. My night job as a cat burglar, stealing art from museums around the world. I don't care about any of that. But I want you to see how hedge pressure works. Cornhub. Cornhub is banned in Texas, though. How many trades a day do you usually take? On average, 1 to 2. But some days it can be between 5 and 10. Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm paying attention to that sweep candle there. Can I give me some more red? Give me some more red. I fucking missed out on that. Oh hell. Come on, give me some red. I don't chase that green. Give me some red. Give me some red. Matt's Sturdy website. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I still had this open from yesterday. some PNID. I googled PNIDs to show people. Oh yeah. Check it out, guys. Look at those pressure gauges. Oh, that's so. They're so big. Look at the boot on that vessel. And that level gauge on it. Oh. PNID, baby. Hold the line. Let's go. That's too quick of a dip. I can really act on it, but. Dynamic hedge pressure, monthly hedge pressure are entry points as well. As we've learned, they also provide high volume pivoting overnight and daytime. Any time for the move? Matt looks at GPUs with no shroud when IDOC isn't around. Oh yeah. Let me see those chips, baby. Can you take off your fan case for me? Let me see what's under those fans, NVIDIA. Let me see that backside of that chip, that board. This resistors cannot resist me. That's why I said, damn, those are some big naturals, those chips. Resistors can't resist me, that's right. Oh, the line. But I just wish I saved my games. I said limit down. But the Lord said rise again. You wait out till the trade is done. All right, as long as we're holding here, I'd be happy. Although I didn't get a chance. I wanted to see usually that red candle. I want to see like some red so I can tap along on this, but still not yet. I've got essentially these accounts are all green in my Tradeify, so I'm like in no hurry to like fuck it up. I gotta get the contest account up though. But maybe since I'm 2 days behind everybody, maybe I should just like gamble on Fed and just be like, whether everyone's up or down 5 or 10%, let's just either get 100 or 0. It's a 5-day contest, and I was trading the wrong account all freaking week. I started a day late, and then I traded Tuesday. All the trades I made were on a different account.
Just hold that line.
So when I realized they posted the results yesterday and I was still at 0, I was like, oh. Then I looked, I had 2 different accounts. This contest is actually a sim account contest. So, yeah. They were like, it's a $5,000 balance. You can only trade 2 contracts. And I was like, it seems to be like an unlimited trade as much as you want live account. And I was like, huh. And I've been wondering why the leaderboards have been updating. I've still been at 0. So I should probably pay more attention to the rules. Again, me not being on the morning show, I get like the tail end of all the rules. And part of what Bull Barbie was complaining about was nobody knew what the fuck was going on Monday. There was no, here guys, here's the email, here's what we're doing. It was like Monday morning. Okay, you guys ready? Contest starts today. That I had a message that's like, here's your account credentials, by the way. I didn't even see the message. So until I looked for it. So I was like, I looked for it today and I was like, oh, there's the account. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. So the contest has been kind of messy for a lot of people. So yeah. Should I just for fun? Like, we didn't touch Bull's mom. Should I try just for fun? Just for funsies? Okay. Let's hang in there. All right, guys. Y'all know the drill.
Hi, my name is Dave.
I'm about to sacrifice $800 to the market.
I thought it was the Lord.
Shorts, feel free to take my money from me.
Just another wick.
Not really just for fun, but
Saw it on the 5-minute heart, skipped a beat, formed a little hammer, looked kinda neat. No confirmation, no real bias, but I hit long. Now I'm red in the face. Storm it was thin, tape was slow, but something inside said, bro, just go.
S&P Res just went positive, which is a good sign. That's part of the reason, not just for fun, but also for stability. Because it's not moving higher. We are rational. The market's still flopping around. I feel pre-FOMC, there could be some movement back to start. It's so weird that we would enter FOMC irrational on negative gamma. Like, it just makes no sense that FOMC is not staying the fort. This is bad pre-FOMC. This is extra volatile, extra sensitive, extra irrational. Not good. Not good. So I'm going to bet that we're back here before 2 o'clock. It's not really for fun. It's calculated. The market is so unstable right now. How dealers would like price things so low into a negative gamma situation, short gamma exposure, short hedging, before this gigantic, ginormous FOMC push got rates. Like the fuck you green candle comes in the next hour, just back up to the top. Might as well be in for it. You know what I'm saying? It would be incredibly unstable to initiate Fed already on MHP break. You can see how the gamma flipped right here with all that volume. This is what I'm saying. We're back up here. We gotta be. Stocks are starting to reposition themselves, so I'm hoping we're back to rational into Fed.
Hi,
I don't know.
I'm Dave, and I caught
Anyways.
the dip.
Because Lisa Cook gets to vote today, she's gonna vote to raise rates by 1 point just because he hates Trump. Yeah, probably. If I would shut the music, one would hear me better. Good point, good point. I used to dream of six-figure P&L. All right, let me turn the music down a little bit. Come on, be the bottom today. Be the bottom today. Let's get back here. Ow. The compressor does a good job bringing the voice through. Thank you. I would like to believe so. I have it balanced such that my voice is not overpowered by the music, but if it is, I can always turn the volume down of the mic itself, or the music itself. Typically, you don't ride into large events unstable. This is just normal, and it would be very unusual and also lead to crash scenario for Fed. Like the Fed could just drop from here. We could go all the way down to 2400 today. Like literally with the dynamic part of the market in the process of a short squeeze, a long squeeze on gamma flip. Any news it is exaggerated while irrational. So it could get very, very, very gross in both directions. It would be ideal for the market to be, especially NASDAQ, to be closer to here. We're not catching a bid in a lot of the stocks. This is one of the problems. We're not seeing any like specific large movement, and Nvidia, for the most part, is half of the reason for the downside move, at least in NASDAQ. S&P took some fight off of that, but also is not dying. Again, like NASDAQ is. S&P is down 0.1%, practically nothing. NASDAQ is down 50%, 0.5%. Meta just took a bump up, which is good. What I'm expecting to see, right, in most of the stocks is that whatever pressure we had, people are going to react the other way. This is kind of what I'm expecting most of the things to do, hopefully, just to kind of reset back to that area here. To kind of stabilize close to open. Like Google just opened and got dumped. Google GOGL opened and dumped. Nvidia opened and dumped. VIX has not shown signs of instability. So market's just very accurately tracking the handful of large market cap stocks that have been moving. So tune. Come on, market, let's support here. That'd be good. I want to see. We haven't touched bull zone completely, fully just yet, but let me double check that we are on QQQ on par with 588. Yep, that's where we should be. 588. Inside of here, there is support pressure always at bull zone bottom. There's always support also at bottom hedge pressure. Although when you do have a monthly hedge break, we don't consider this strong support anymore. Usually the idea is I don't take a long off of blue. But I do have liquidity pocket down in here. So this is all strong support, which is good, which is supporting the idea for me to just be long as of now to return back to safety into FOMC. So hopefully this turns right now. Hopefully right now. gets back going. That I'm just playing with $100, you know, or one contract NASDAQ. I was in the mood for the gospel. The gospel song. All right. All right, guys. Church is in session. Church is in. The Church of the Holy Scooter. So by the way, before you guys think that this is making fun of it, I was born a Catholic, so I'm Catholic, so you know. Catholics like to have a little bit of fun. Pass around those offering plates and fill them up with likes. Dude, that's a good spiel. I like that one. I'm Catholic, I'm allowed to. Hey man, we're allowed to drink in church, okay? That's how I know we're cool enough. I used to have a priest when I was a kid. His name was Father Courtney. He always would like sympathize with the guys. He would always, because he was a big football fan. So, and he was an older guy. He always would sympathize with the guys that were like secretly, you know, they had like radios with headphones on and stuff. He's like, I know you guys are listening to the Oilers game. And I feel, and he always would work football into the mass some way. It was always funny. Would always get a chuckle out of the audience. And he always would say like, and the Lord said, touchdown Oilers. And people would like clap in church. It was actually really fun. He actually made it mass kind of fun, because mass can sometimes be sort of dry. That's how you be relatable in Texas, man. Texas loves their football. Warren Moon, the GOAT. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's like he's one of the best QBs to ever play the game, and he was on one of the worst teams to ever play the game. Well, him and Earl Campbell together were like a powerhouse team. It was just like the same thing, the dynasty of J.J. Watt, unfortunately being on the Texans, you know, like great player, mediocre team. Nothing bigger in Texas than football and church. Dude, have you seen some of the churches in Texas? Like just, you know, if you guys didn't know this, Joel Osteen's church in Houston is in the old Summit building where the Rockets used to play. So they literally bought a basketball stadium to become their church. Imagine going to your basketball stadium with like 10,000 seats, you know? And that's how big the churches are in Texas, bro. It's like crazy. TP and stop loss for this trade. TP would be back to 470 at least. Stop loss would be about 380 from here. About $600 or $700 under, and I'll call it. The size of Texas high school stadiums rival many colleges and MFLs. That's correct. The high school stadiums out in like in like West Texas, nuts, dude. That's right. Texans love their football. They love their Jesus. They love their barbecue. There we go. Come on, man. We need some market something, man. Can we get that hold here? S&P giving us some love. Nasdaq resilience starting to move a little bit. My code is not working when trying to do diamond hands. Okay, let me let them know. Sermon, no. Concert, yes. That's pretty much most churches these days that I've ever been to. It's more concert than it is talking. Like, at least if you ever go to the Lakewood or whatever, Joel Osteen Church, that's all it is. It's really a concert in a concert stadium. The church by you that hires helicopter Easter egg drops like 5K eggs inside a net. Once they open it, they drop all over the grass. The chopper clears out and kids go wild. Hell yeah. You would think that everybody in Wall Street, I guess they're just squeezing out some last minute longs probably. Everybody in Wall Street is on par with the 25 basis point cut. The fact that nobody that's long is actually liquidating very rapidly or even afraid of it is tells you the VIX is not going anywhere. So it's not like longs are dumping because they have inside information, or else the VIX would be moving higher on surprise news. This is the Nasdaq and just following the stock underneath it. A couple of stocks with the Nasdaq lower. Other than that, I think a lot of people just aren't budging. I think that's what the general consensus of most traders are. The fact that they're not budging is characteristic of a flat VIX. So I don't think it's like there's like a panic sell event going on right now. Like people have some kind of inside info that rate cuts aren't going to happen or something. We'll see. What's the best ETF account? Well, it depends on what level you are trying to achieve. The easier one is the static, the medium one's end of the day, and the harder one is the fast track. And then their difference in price based on how hard they are. Static is the easiest one to pass. Because, well, relative to all the other rules being equal, static has the static buffer out the door with no trailing drawdown. Yeah. What's my opinion on gold? I don't have any expertise in gold, so I wouldn't even listen to anything I had to say about it. I wouldn't at all think that my opinion on gold would be worth anything. Yeah. I don't have enough history trading gold to really like have a valuable opinion on why it even moves. Bedwatch hasn't moved this week. VIX isn't moving right now. You know, it's like it's now 11 o'clock morning time. My time. Come on, give us the big green, baby. That's what we want to see. Big green, take us back to normal. Get us back to normal. Start the day off. That'd be good. They keep baiting a lot of traders, especially with like bump, sell, bump, sell, bump, sell, bump, sell, bump, sell, bump, and maybe sell. Sorry, I had a phone call. I had to mute the mic for a minute. This is just another day of Nvidia controls the market. I think people are forgetting that Fed is today. They'll remember soon enough. S&P like sort of like in a beautiful spot, Nasdaq sort of in a less beautiful spot. Give us just the big, like, here's the thing is that, like, usually days like this, they creep lower with no VIX grow. It's just going to go lower, 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 and then it'll pop without giving anybody an opportunity to react. Which is why the goal is, at least for me, just to try to at least take an attempt, something small, keep it light. And then, like, there won't be like an obvious it's going to turn around. So taking small bets just in case it does. Risk spread out, light, one contract at a time. Nope. Tapped one more time. Oh, there it goes. All right, is that the one? Are you the one? All right, let me try one more account over here. Right on the dip. $403. It just had to get that last little dip out of the way. Okay, cool. All right, let's hold on to it. Hold on. Do we need the whoosh fan? All right. Let's not lose bull zone today, market. Let's hold on to bull zone. EST, EST, EST. EST every single time. How far did we run on this last run here? 445 down to 388. So that's 57 points. All right. EST every single time. Doon 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 doon. Kind of reminds me of Kiss. Detroit Rock City. All right. Although it might be anticlimactic because it might take like 10, 20, 30, 80, 90, 10,000 minutes for it to even move. Who knows? Who knows? In it to win it though. EST every single time. I feel like he's gonna overshoot and then just like trigger a stop and then rally once I stop. Irrational days are always so weird. You just gotta have to like hang through the noise and the craziness. But that's why I just keep it small, one contract, nothing big. Get the reverse here, would be nice.
Every single time.
All right. All right. One more time. One more time.
Rockets fast, scooters slow. Will we bounce? Nobody knows. Greater market starts to turn. Even Pickle has a look of concern. Green or red, it's the way.
Any update on the ETF issue? Which one? With the coupon? With my coupon? Login issues, love to get an account with your sale. I'm not sure how long the 90% off sale is going on for. Let me ask him really quick. That bulls down bounce is pretty clean though. So hopefully this is the one. Yeah, I got so excited this morning for Fed Day. With all bulls set up, everything looked nice, and I was hoping we would stabilize into FOMC meeting, but we literally have an hour and a half to get up here or it's going to be chaos. Like if we don't get up here or close to here before FOMC, it's going to be absolute chaos leading into FOMC with this kind of madness here. So, all right, what do you guys think? FOMC candle comes out, all-time highs, weekly lows. I mean, it could be either direction, dude. I'm so on the fence about how market's gonna respond to it. Who knows, man? All right, see, we're playing the song. Market's doing okay. Wait, hold on. Whoosh Fan song number 2 yesterday had miraculous properties of moving the market higher. So before we get out from iPhone to TV, do we get Whoosh Fan 2 today? That's the question. Keith's magic song. Oh, blowing up, blowing up. All right, Keith. We need the good luck now more than ever. Fingers twitching, bets collide. The fan keeps blowing, no place to hide. One more trade, the stakes are steep. Dreams sow, or losses to reap. Whoosh Fan, blow it up, blow it high, blow it fast. All right. all faith in the Keith song. One more trade, the stakes are steep. Speaking of that, guys, I gotta head over to my funded TV, so we'll let the song play us out instead of the normal outro. I gotta get out of here, but here's the link to my funded TV. I'll be live there today for Lunch Money with Matt. You guys, please all follow me over there. I love when y'all support the channel. They hook us up all the time. Everybody go here now. I'll be there live for the next hour. Love to see you guys there. You're tired of taking the stairs? I know, man. I need an elevator going up.